Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my Ansco's Psychic Medium YouTube channel again. Ooh. Lots to tell you before we start on the monthly readings. First of all, last month we had a competition. If you didn't click on the little box, there was actually a competition there that if you emailed me just to win, you could win this wonderful angelic CD, Meet Your Guardian Angel. And I'd like to say congratulations to Barbara and Martin who did that, along with quite a few of you. So this copy of the CD will be winging its way to you very shortly, Barbara, so thank you for that. Well done. An offer this month that we've got, so I thought I'd mention it in case you're not looking down in the box below. We're going to offer readings, £25 for 20 minutes. Now, that's a special offer, so take advantage of it for the month of February. Maybe you want a quick update on certain situations, but that's the offer for this month. And all you need to do is contact me in the inbox. So £25 for 20 minutes, that's the offer. Now, we did come through quite a lot of major shifts in January. We had the lunar eclipse on the 10th, which really gave everybody a bit of a struggle. And then we had the massive planetary lineups where we had Mars, Pluto, and there was all sorts going on. But this kind of energy hasn't been around for 800 years, so it was quite significant. And basically what it was saying is that it was giving a real good shake. If you felt that you were on unstable land, you know, if you were on shaky ground, that's a better way of putting it, then you might just make that break. So maybe some of you broke up with your relationships, maybe you ended your jobs, but it was about being happy and having the chance to start again. So we've endured that. Now the lunar eclipse energy lasts until June, and this energy from those planets will take us right through to December. So lots of changes for people out there, but more to do with aligning with your own truth, who you are and what you truly desire. So all in all, it's a bit of good news. Right, okay, so we're now looking forwards into February, and of course we have Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, well, there are mixed things about Valentine's Day, aren't there? You know, especially where men are concerned. I remember a guy saying to me, I'll buy flowers for you after Valentine's Day because the price goes down. Really? So I'm sure you've all got your own little tales about how people get out of sending Valentines or getting involved in Valentines. But if you are in a relationship, then just a reminder, make time for one another. It is a lovely day to just mark that special occasion and be a little bit more romantic. I think we need it this day and age. I think we need a little bit more tenderness, love, TLC, tender loving care. So make time for you and your man or your woman or your significant other, just to be with them and to honour and respect them and enjoy that time together, or just be thankful, show your gratitude, just say, you know, this is what you bring into my life. If you do that every day, that's fantastic. You're one in a million. But it was just a reminder. I think it's nice to do something like that. If you're single, then I always say, make a little treat for yourself. Maybe buy yourself a little bunch of flowers and put them in your front room. Maybe treat yourself to something nice, maybe pamper yourself, maybe make time to have a long soak in a bath. I think this is more to do with, the more we do that, the more we recognise that we are honouring ourselves. And to honour ourselves is really important, because I think sometimes we're so busy giving to other people that it's nice to give to yourself, let alone other people. So that's my little tip for Valentine's Day. Not expensive, but just nice. Right, so now we're now going into, like I say, the February month, and we have the first of our Mercury retrograde. For those of you who already know about Mercury retrograde, everybody in our house goes, no, it's not another Mercury retrograde. So that's why my phone broke. That's why I'm delayed on my flights. And everybody goes up, you know. Well, for those of you who don't know, I'll just recap some of the things that are do's and don'ts during this time from the 17th of February till the 9th of March. That is the time the planet gives the illusion it's going backwards. That's Mercury, okay? So it's nice to have this insight just in case you're planning something and will it affect it? That's kind of where we're coming from with this. So now the one, it's in Pisces this time, okay, which is quite a dreamy star sign, yeah? And one of the things that seems to be coming out with this is to make sure that you get quality sleep, because there could be an inference here whereby you are restless and struggling to get to sleep, or having broken sleep, or more so than usual, okay? So the energy of that is quite strong, so just be aware of that, and maybe try and do a little bit more relaxation before you go to bed, or a little bit of meditation, so that you get some really good sleep, so that you can rest and heal while you sleep. The next point is always build in some extra time when you're traveling, because Mercury rules anything to do with traveling and communication. So if you are going for an interview, put extra time into that, so make sure you're not late. If you are making arrangements with people, build a little bit of an extra time in case something happens and you are set back and delayed. Things can be delayed, things can go missing in the post. So if you haven't received something that you thought you should have done, chase it up, because the chances are it's gone a little bit awry. Things with mobile phones, laptops, computers, anything electrical, it can affect cars. There's a lot of things, trains, airplanes, there's all sorts of things that it sort of can have a little bit of a mess around with. So be sure that you build that extra time in. Also, avoid signing any major contracts, as there could be little hidden snags that you don't see. It can be a little bit illusionary, this energy. So it may be that you're thinking and you're reading something and you think, oh, that looks really nice. But a little bit further down the page, there's something that, they didn't explain that very well. Or is it hidden from view? So make sure that you read everything that you're signing, okay? And then there's no worries about anything. It is a very creative time. So if you're starting something new, the guidance at the moment is don't start it until after the 10th. However, make the plans. Make the plans to get things in motion. So if you're launching a book, or you're launching a new business or anything like that, it's not a good time, okay, to launch anything new, start anything new. Same goes for relationships too. So kind of stave it off. Do all the planning, get everything in place, all the preparation, so that you're ready to go on the 10th. But the actual launch needs to be out, or a bit clearer of that energy, okay? So the 10th onwards, and then things will be just fine. The other thing as well is you may find that you get exes coming back. Generally, it is a time where people start to think about what's gone on over the past year or years, and still feel that they have some kind of unfinished business, whether it's a case of they're coming back to see how you are, or looking for a little bit of romance, or just ease their conscience with the way they left. Whatever it is, be a little bit wary. It's not good to enter into anything like that in the Mercury retrograde. So be aware. Ask the question, why now and what for? Maybe we can uncover that in your monthly reading. So That's quite a common thing with Mercury retrograde. But what the overall thing is, in a positive sense, is it's asking you to take a step back and to look at things that may need a reshape, a restructure, reinventing, revised. It's that kind of energy whereby it's just giving us the chance to say, okay, let's see now how we can build on from this. But if we are going to build on from it and reshape and restructure, then leave it till after the 10th, okay? So there's a lot of information there, and I hope that helps you a little bit. We're now going to do your individual star signs. So are you ready? Yay! Let's get to it. Here we are, Taurus, your insight for February. What's in store for you? Well, I'm going to pull you one of my beautiful cards illustrated by Josephine Wall, and I'm going to pull you a card for Valentine's Day, and I'm going to give a shuffle and throw some cards out for what's going on this month. Ooh. Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's see. Right, let's start with first card, and this card is so pretty. This is nature, and this is all about your emotions. And it says amplify your positive feelings or emotions. And this is all about the water in any sort of card or anything like this does represent your emotions. And she's making little ripples at the centre there. She's just washing her feet, and the little ripples are moving out. And this little fairy is so cute. She's what she's about is any joy or any good news or every little bit of good news you have this month. Dwell on it, talk about it, share it, just put it out there, because this is about the law of attraction. What you put out there, you will get back, and it's working very quickly for you this month. So just shout about the good news, talk about good things, stay in a positive state, keep that, you know, that feeling of joy you get, and it's so uplifting. Or when you fall in love and it's like, oh, I feel like a child again. It's saying just keep that stored away in your mind and your heart, and just keep that energy with you through the month, because that will attract in more of what you want, like for like. So yes, positive, amplify your positive emotions. Such a beautiful little card. Right, so let's have a look and see what we've got for this month. Right, two major arcana cards here. Some very significant movement for you. Here's the High Priestess. She's all about intuition and all about learning. So one, on your intuitive level, it will be very, your radar will be spot on, and therefore your trust your inner judgment. Trust that first feeling you get, whether it's when you meet somebody or if you're in a situation. Your psychic awareness, your psychic ability is very, very strong, so listen to it. It's also about courses. Now, some of you may be doing spiritual courses, which will be really good. You'll be in tune with the energy there. Or it could be just learning and taking courses this month for personal progression. She is all about revealing things. Now, interestingly enough, she could be revealing something you weren't aware of. And we do have the Mercury retrograde, which I spoke about earlier. And this is something that can come in this month for you, excuse me, whereby something could be revealed to you that you didn't actually know about. She does stand and represent secrets, but I think secrets is a big word, in the sense that that means that people have kept secrets. It could be that something is revealed that somebody didn't want to tell you, but I feel as if it is about getting that enlightenment, especially with your psychic as well, enlightenment on situations. And there's a little black cat here for luck. So, what is going to be revealed that you don't already know? Well, it's good, it's positive, it's not bad, because we have the Ace of Wands next to it. And this is about energy, breakthrough. This is about starting something new. So for me, when it's combined with the High Priestess, it's about, you may not be aware, but there is a new job on the horizon, and maybe you're seeing the opportunity, in the middle of the month. Starting something new here. Again, it's all about new starts, new energy, forging forward, new beginnings. If you're looking for a new job, this is a great card to get, because this is all about a new job, a new start, fresh new energy to boost you, make you feel very happy. The sun's shining in there, so it's going to be joyous. So, have to watch for that. And then we have another major arcana card, which is the Justice card. So, of course, this also stands for signing documents, signing contracts. Now, depending on where the date is, if you've listened to the first part of this video, when I talked about Mercury retrograde, it says, avoid signing contracts. However, this could well be just the fact that you are starting a new job and have to sign a new job contract. What I would say is read it carefully and get someone else to read it, because you may miss something because of the illusion of the retrograde. So, but it is bringing in harmony and balance for you. So it's a lovely, lovely spread of cards there, whereby there's something being revealed. Could be a new job, a new promotion, and then signing for on the dotted line for the contract. If you're self-employed, it could be a new business or a new contract coming in, more work coming in, and having to make some kind of agreement or deal. So the Justice card, and anything that you've maybe felt there was an injustice with you, will be harmonised, it will be balanced. So I feel as if this is going to work in your favour. Then we have more projects. Somebody's asking you, hey, come and join this. And there could be something you're joining on a leisurely front. It could be that you are spending more time with the children. They're asking you to come and play. Because this is this little boy going, hey, come with me. Love this. But as far as children are concerned, lots of movement, lots of play. Maybe they want to do something new and they're asking you to join in. But certainly very active is the word with that. There's a lot of action with that. And we've got a ginger pussycat here too. So we've got a black cat to start with, and we've got a ginger one here. So 2 cats. Cats are very spiritual, and they bring a lot of healing. So this also could be, ties in with the Mercury retrograde. This card also represents maybe you need a new hairdryer, or the toaster pops, a new kettle, small electrical items breaking down. So maybe we just have to watch that, yeah. Then we have, and this is you, Taurus. This is very earth sign energy, the Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. And this is a sense of getting to a point where you feel fulfilled, where you feel happy. You may decide to do some home improvements. You may be deciding to move house. But overall, this is a very contented, happy place to be. More on a status level than anything else, because she's standing and she's quite proud there in a lovely, beautiful archway with all the pentacles around her. It's like, look at this, what I've achieved. And sometimes, depending on what time of life you're at, you do look at what, it is good to step back and look at what you have achieved and what you've brought about. And again, with the Mercury retrograde, I did say, take time to review what you've got. Take time to appreciate what you've got, and just revise. You may be revising things. You may be doing revision. It's a good time for students to revise. But certainly this is a real feeling of groundedness, earthiness, being in touch with Mother Earth or nature. So, nice, homely, satisfied card for you this month. Being really pleased at what you've got around you. Show some gratitude, yeah. And then we have King of Swords. And the King of Swords is about quick thinking, decisions to make. So it looks like it's getting really busy towards the end of the month, where you may be having to seek some professional advice for something. If you're moving house, then yes, you would, a lawyer, a solicitor, whatever. But it also is about the mind and about having to make quick decisions, thinking on your feet. And it's a little bit like detaching from the emotion. Sometimes, for example, if you want to move home, you're a little bit sentimental and you're unsure how you'll feel to where you're going. Whereas this is saying detach from the emotion and then follow through with the process. So again, another kind of legal consultation. We've got justice, we've got swords twice here. So there may be some other things around you that you're dealing or having to get advice with anything legal, which will work out okay. And also learning and in your intuitive side. So it's like your right brain, left brain, your creative side and your logic side. There's balance there. There's balance. And it's good to have that creativity, but it's also good to think things through logically. And here it's saying there's a balance with that. Some things you may have to go with your intuition. Other things you can make an informed decision logically. So I think that's really interesting for this month for you, Taurus. So it looks, but it's absolutely fantastic for you. So you're going to have a really good month. Then for Valentine's Day, the devil's in the detail. So if you're planning anything for Valentine's Day, pay attention to detail. I feel this is about not so much going out, because the word I use with this card is restriction. Maybe staying in, but making staying in very, very interesting. And maybe even experimental. Because the devil card is all about the lust. So that's hotting up for Valentine's Day for sure. So enjoy. Hot and steamy. That's what it's bringing in for you, Taurus. So until March, take care of yourself. Have a great February. See you soon.